I'm Lauren, and I'm from the Great Lakes Science Center, and we are happy to bring you this early childhood experience brought to you by PNC Grow Up Great. This is just a piece of an outreach program that we've developed to bring STEM learning to families with kids ages 0 to 5 in communities just like yours. For this experience, we will be reading a book and then sorting some items and a few more, and then I'm going to have a experience for you to do at home. So we're going to start with our book, Sort It Out, by Barbara Marstona.
Pack Rat collected a whole bag of stuff. His mother said, "Packy, enough is enough. Empty that stuff you've collected today, then sort it all out and put it away." A turtle, a locket, a marble, a book, an acorn, a needle are all things that he took. An egg, an umbrella, a brush, and some thread are just some of the things he spilled out on his bed. A kettle, a pine cone, some yarn, and a clover are more of the things Packy had to look over. A string bean, a cherry were in his collection with pieces of sandpaper for his inspection. But before he could put all these treasures away, he grouped them with things that they're like in some way. He sorted them this way, and then he looked them all over and sorted again. The turtle, the clover, the skinny string bean, he placed in a pile of things that are green. The turtle, the egg, and the acorn that fell, these are all things with a hard outer shell. The acorn, the pine cone, the cherry, you see, all of these things can be plucked from a tree. The cherry, the marble, the yarn tightly wound, these are examples of things that are round. The yarn, the needle, the thread are, you know, all things that we use when we knit, stitch, or sew. The needle, the locket, the dented tin kettle, all these things have been made out of metal. The locket, umbrella, and book that he chose, these are all things you can open and close. The sandpaper, pine cone, and brush, sure enough, are all some things that feel scratchy and rough. Still, as he sat in his room full of clutter, shaking his head, Packy started to mutter. He scratched at his head and said, "I've been thinking, why does it seem my collection is shrinking? My kettle is missing, my umbrella and book, the egg and the cherry, my yarn. Mom, come look." She shrugged as she shoved all his stuff in a heap, all of the stuff he intended to keep. But then, how surprising, when his mother was through, they discovered his red checkered bag was gone too. Oh my, his sister took his things to make a tea party.
So he was sorting in lots of different ways. Now, we have some items to sort as well. We are going to start with these blocks over here. We're going to sort them by shape. So we've got, some rectangles or rectangular prisms and a cube over here too. Now these are going to go with the rectangular prisms. This cube. Does this match with any of them? Oh, that one's a triangle. And this is like a bridge. We're going to put it over here. So we're sorting these items by what shape they are. Got another cube. Now, what else? How else could we sort these? Scientists like to sort things so they can put them in different groups and then study them easier, so they know these all have a certain similarity. I'm going to change it up and we're going to sort by what color they are. So these green ones I'm going to put together. So it doesn't matter what shape they are now, we're just looking at what color they are. Red one's over here, orange, and here's a blue one. Got some more, I've got blue, yellow over here, and another orange. Now I'm going to take some more toys that I have, and we're going to sort these into these same color groups. So I've got a blue monkey, they're going to go in the blue group. And I've got some orange, they're going to come right here in the orange pile. And another blue one. And then here are some green monkeys. What about, I've got some brown ones. It looks like I need to make a new group for the brown ones because I don't have any brown yet. All right, and then you could look at, you've sorted them all by color. How many of them do you have in a certain group? Or maybe what is similar about one of your groups. The next thing we're going to do is sort some recycling. So we've got recycling because we want to help out our planet, keep it nice and healthy and clean. And recycling helps to reuse some of our stuff or use it in a different way. And so the recycling plant, it helps them if we put our stuff in certain groups. So I've got a can here. I've got another can, and they're going to go in the same group. What about some cardboard? Now I need to find more cardboard. Plastic bottle, should it go in one of these groups? It's not a metal, or it's not a can, it's not a cardboard. It needs to be in its own group. I've got some more cardboard. It'll go in this group. And another can. It can go in the can group. You can also sort in some paper. I've got some paper scraps. So that would be in its own group. We've got paper, plastic, cardboard, and metal or cans. So you can try this at home. You can sort some recycle. Make sure you have a parent help you with that. You can also sort out your toys. Maybe you can sort by color and shape like we did, or maybe you can take a hint from Packy the Rat and sort it out by what comes from a tree, or maybe what is metal, or maybe, well, how else did Packy sort things? How about you try and sort in a different way? So I can't wait for you to share what you've done at home. Make sure you take a video or a picture and share it at Stay Curious CLE for the Science Center, and also hashtag PNC Grow Up Great for PNC. Be sure to visit our website, greatscience.com, and for more resources and links to PNC's Grow Up Great, there's going to be a link in the description for their website as well. Thank you to PNC for sponsoring this, and I will see you later. Stay curious.